Yo, 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 this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and today we review Dunkirk. Welcome back, guys. We are talking about Christopher Nolan's new film, Dunkirk. I know a lot of people were waiting for this one, so let's just get right into it. Starting off, Christopher Nolan's style, you could see it right off the bat. You know it's a Christopher Nolan movie. The color grading, the style, the shots, the angles, just the overall feel of it. And you know from the beginning that it's Hans Zimmer doing the score. That all plays out. It just kind of has this Nolan feel about it. And that is a very, very good thing. The visuals are fantastic. The set pieces are fantastic. Everything looks really great. The war scenes are tense, and the sound, the utter like bone-crushing noise, the bombs, the guns, the piercing bullets through metal, like it's really well done, very, very detailed. They really capture the idea of war and being stuck on a beach and just waiting to be saved. And you know, if you know the story of Dunkirk, you will probably kind of follow this really well. If you don't know the story of Dunkirk, probably just look it up real quick. A lot of breathtaking scenes, a lot of very wide open shots, just kind of showing the breadth of the world and the sea and the air, and you kind of don't realize how awe-inspiring these elements are until you actually kind of see it, or see it for yourself live, of course. But you know, an IMAX kind of helps a little bit, but it is shot in IMAX, so you do have a very wide scope of these very amazing things. And in the end, I'm not sure that it's enough to carry the movie, at least the way that I would like. On to the next scene. Okay, so for as great of a movie as this looks, it looks great, it really does. I just don't feel that there's enough emotional attachment to it. Now, I do understand that there will be history buffs and there will be people that love war movies and people that will say this is his greatest achievement. I didn't feel that. I like his, previous work, his other films, Interstellar, Memento, things like that. I know this is a very different genre, but this plays out in a very visual style of movie. There isn't a lot of dialogue here. There's just kind of like watching what happens and following the story. But it gets to a point where the score is just overtaking the film. And this could have just been the theater I saw it in, but the score overtakes the film. There's way, way, way crazy amounts of noise. And I do understand that it is a war movie, but there's just so many bombs and guns and noise happening that it starts to get numb. You literally are getting ear fatigue in the movie. And so, one, it's hard to follow, it's hard to hear, and when people do speak, you can't really understand what they're saying. Again, could have just been my theater, but it's like, you hear someone talking and they're like, ooh, it's right around their home. What? I mean, I found myself asking my guest who came with me to the movie, I'm always like, what did he say? Did you hear what he said? And you have Tom Hardy, who's a pilot, wearing a mask over his face and talking. Literally the same thing. It's like, hey, wait, what'd he say? Everyone knew who I was before the mask. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just a little weird for me. Maybe I'm the only one making that correlation, but in the end, I'm not sure I enjoyed this movie as much as everyone else seems to be. There were some people that thought it was absolutely breathtaking, fantastic all the way through, and I do get that visually, but I don't get that through a narrative. I didn't feel any real emotional attachment to any of the characters at the end of the movie, and I checked my watch 3 times during the movie, and this is not a long movie. That's not good. So, for me, not really that great. All right, verdict time, guys. I'm actually going with a 2 out of 5 on this one. Again, I do know that this is being widely praised as a fantastic movie all the way through, and there may be some people that really love it, but I just didn't enjoy it. I felt it a little too noisy, and I felt not enough of a narrative for the characters for me to care by the time I left. You know, it was kind of like maybe a documentary, kind of, but an action documentary without interviews or narration. Sure. Once again, this is Dorky Diggity Dave. You just watched a review for Dunkirk. If you liked the movie, let me know what you thought. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know if you agreed with me or if you didn't agree with me. That is all good. So if you liked the video, and I hope that you did, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, share it with your mom. All that stuff helps me out. And remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip.